Welcome to the Brother Henry and You Show. I am your host, Henry Harris. Welcome back to the Brother Henry and You Show. We've been doing some series on religious trauma, and my name is Henry Harris, and I want to say thank you for being here today. Today we're going to go into session 8, and we want to talk about the contrast between Jesus and Christianity, and this is going to be really good. Today's session we will talk about the contrast, or that just simply means the difference between Jesus and Christianity and how it relates to religious trauma. Probably, you're looking at the title and it probably threw you for a loop, or you started stretching your head like the contrast between Jesus and Christianity. You're probably thinking like, I thought that they were the same. Or I thought Jesus came to establish a religion. I thought Jesus came to establish Christianity. I thought Jesus was what Christianity was all about. So what is the difference? So let me give you just a little history lesson on Christianity, and then we'll compare it to Jesus. What is Christianity? Where did it originate from? Who created it? Now, before I give you this history lesson, I want to encourage you that I may not give you all the details. There may be information I may be missing out of this. So I want to encourage you to do your own research and your own study into this yourself, and don't just take my word for it. You look it up yourself. It is believed that Christianity was created and invented and or established by Jesus Christ based on his life, death, and resurrection. I mean, if you Google Christianity, that's exactly what it will say. There's a scripture that says, Christianity is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through it. Insert sarcasm. Christianity, religion, notice the word religion, was established in the 1st century AD after Jesus died and was resurrected as a small group of Jewish people in Judea, but quickly spread throughout the Roman Empire. Christianity came to be an official religion of the Roman Empire. Constantine made Christianity the main religion of Rome. Did you know that? It has been said that Christianity has an estimate following of over 2 billion people worldwide. That's a lot of people. And for the sake of time, I would like to encourage you to do your research on Constantine and his influence on Christianity and his influence on the church, and how he played a huge part not only in it but also legalizing it. In my humble opinion, based on all of my research, Christianity is no different than Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, atheism, and the list goes on and on. It's right there in that category. One thing that many religions have in common is that many believers often overlook that all religions were created. Now, listen to this. Almost all religions were created by some man. Yes, even Christianity. I mean, think about it. Almost every religion was created by some man. Buddhism or Islam or atheism, Christianity. It's all created by some man. And it tickles me that when I hear Christians today, they say it's not about religion. It's about relationship. And I often wonder if they truly believe what they just said. Do you know what you just said? You just said it's not about religion, it's about relationship. And if it was truly about a relationship, why are you associated with a man-made religion called Christianity? If it was truly about a relationship, why are you triggered when someone exposes the decades and the many years of harm that Christianity has inflicted on so many people? Are you sure about that? Are you sure it's just about a relationship? Many have exalted religion over relationship. And granted, if Christianity looked and sounded more like Jesus, I know, and have experienced, I may have accepted it, and I may even have had an interest in it, but because I am not seeing that, I have to respectfully decline the offer. Now I understand that after this broadcast, I may be stoned or judged for not following Christianity, but let me be judged, because if I'm not mistaken, did Jesus not say, follow me? He never said, follow Christianity. This may sound like this is a bashing session, but this is not a bashing session. Christianity, like many other religions, may have done some good for humanity. And if it's done good for you, that's good. But for the most part, it hasn't. Christianity and those associated themselves with it have created much intense trauma in the lives of thousands of people worldwide. Christianity and Jesus, I hate to say this, are most certainly not the same, even though someone said it is associated with Jesus. I find that hard to believe because Jesus never judged anyone. However, you do see some Christians doing it. Jesus embraced and loved everyone regardless of their failures. Some Christians have a history of dehumanizing you for it. Jesus demonstrated compassion. There's a scripture that says he was moved with compassion. He demonstrated compassion and love, while those who claim they follow him demonstrate hate and bigotry, especially towards anyone who opposes their views and not living up to their expectations. Yes, this is Christianity in a nutshell. Jesus never traumatized or instilled fear into people, but yet globally many churches and ministries and religious institutions today, that has become their theme song. We excommunicate and exclude anyone we don't like. Christianity has a history of us versus them mentality. Christianity and those who follow it, they feel entitled, and no one else is. Are you seeing the comparison here between Jesus and Christianity? I am trying to make it as simple as possible. The Christianity as we see it today is nothing like the Christ that I know. If you want to attach Christianity to Christ, would you agree that there should be some similarities? Any religion, especially Christianity, that's producing trauma in your life, you need to walk away from it. Even if it costs you, walk away from it. If it is making you obsessive and depressed, and you need to get rid of it. That's what I had to do. You have to understand that religion is powerful, and its main objective is to win converts. Most religions today is all about winning converts, getting people to go along, getting people to accept their doctrine or accept their religion or whatnot. It's all about converts. I don't want to be a part of a religion, but I want to continue my oneness and my union with Christ. This will require you to look into the mirror of your own life and do some serious soul searching. This will require you to say that I will not be a slave to Christianity. This will require you to say, I don't care what people think, that I don't follow it. I follow the master, not Christianity. and its many attachments. We are no longer saying it's not about religion, but relationship. But now we can say it has a new meaning. It is truly not about religion. It is about relationship. I choose relationship or religion. I choose and follow not only Jesus the person, but also Jesus the principle. Many followers of Jesus feel disillusioned by a broken religion. We can no longer deny that our version of Christianity hasn't really worked. And it's not just imperfect, but it has coopted the inflict violence and racism and abuse and hate and even death throughout centuries of time. We can no longer deny that it looks nothing like Jesus you say that you follow, rather than further immersing ourselves in Christianity. We need to examine why you became a Christian to begin with. And that's just the honest truth. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a Christian. I would consider myself a Christian. When people ask me, Henry, are you a Christian? I often say, well, that depends on your definition of a Christian. Because Christians today don't have a good name. They really don't. They have a very bad rap. So it depends on what your definition of Christian is. Because if your definition of Christian is to be homophobic and hate people and attack people, inflict pain upon people, cause trauma in people's lives, no, I'm not. I'm not associated with that. We often wonder why people are rejecting Christianity. We wonder why people are not interested in our version of Christianity. You know why? Because it only produces fear and bondage. And far too often, Christians don't represent Christ, creating trauma in people's lives and hurting people in the name of God. Sadly, Christianity causes a lot of conflict in the world. Jesus did not come to establish a religion. And I want you to understand that if you're looking for freedom and a chance of not being traumatized, you won't find it in any religion or rules, but you only find it in Jesus, who's the total opposite of Christianity. Join me next week as we go into part 9. We're going to talk about why the Bible is not a weapon. Why do the people use the Bible as a weapon? We'll find out next week.
We hope you have enjoyed today's program. We want to connect with you. Visit us at facebook.com/The Brother Henry and You Show, or visit us on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Henry Harris 100. We're so grateful you tuned in today and hope you have a fantastic day.